For my project, I am doing Elon Musk. You may know Elon from the Boring Company or SpaceX or even Tesla. So if you haven't guessed, Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and the Boring Company. So some fun facts about Elon Musk is he was actually born in South Africa on June 28th, 1971. He has a wife and a kid. His kid is named X Ash Archangel. So you might be wondering, well, why is he a mathematician? Well, he created Tesla and SpaceX, both contributing a lot to modern day mathematics and science. Okay, so you might be wondering, how is he a mathematician? Well, if we look at this photo, so in this photo, you see these two reusable rockets. Now, what's so amazing about this is these are the first reusable rockets that have made it into space and back. So, the math behind all this is you have to calculate exactly where these rockets will end up landing when they come out of orbit. With calculations like these, it is easy to pinpoint exactly where the rockets are going to land. With these two reusable rockets, they landed exactly where Musk thought they would. So Elon Musk's education came primarily from himself. So he went to the University of Pennsylvania, but later dropped out and just pursued his own research. Right now, he's also very into the idea of not going to college, and in many interviews, he's stated that. In this documentary, the career I chose to pursue is being an architect. So these are architectural plans. This is what the architect is responsible for. So my dad is an architect, and when interviewing him, he said that the hardest part of the job was the creativity. Not so much being creative, but having the math to back up your creation. So as you see in this floor plan, it's very creative. The house looks amazing, but in every room, in every wall, in every corner, every counter, there's all individual math that has to be done to calculate. So architect is mainly resorted to just building houses, but some branches of being an architect is just designing kitchens or just designing bathrooms. So you're a kitchen designer or a bathroom designer. When being an architect, math comes to play when, say, you're building a kitchen. Well, you can have all the countertops, but if you don't leave enough space for the fridge, you can't put the fridge into the kitchen. So it takes a lot of calculations. You have to measure the countertops and leave enough room for the fridge and just stuff like that when it comes to like cabinets. But another way they use math is when putting like beams in your house, they need to make sure the beam can actually support the weight of the house. So obviously to do that, it's going to take a lot of calculations to make sure the beam can hold the weight of the roof. So another way they use math when being an architect is in square footage. So it's a lot of algebra one, finding out how big each room's gonna be, what's the square footage of the house. So a lot of work with area. So being an architect is a commission-based job. So what that means is you get clients, and off these clients you are paid. So the more clients you have, the more people that want you to build their house, the more money you get. So, in order to be an architect, you have to have a contractor's license. So, in order to get a contractor's license, you can either study online and receive a diploma for it online, or you can actually go to a college that offers a course in architecture. So, say you wanted to register into an architectural firm to be an architect. So, what they really do look for in this field is creativity, able to meet the client's meets. You need to be well rounded in your math skills and well rounded in your building skills. In class and thinking, I'm never going to use this in the real world, I don't have to pay attention. Elon Musk, one of the richest men in the world, a mathematician, and also here's a career that has math included within it. So that concludes my documentary on a mathematician and math career.